Beats track reviews.
Hey, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for a track review of the brand new, just dropped cut from JPEGMAFIA and Kenny Beats on production. The track is Puff Daddy. Pretty excited to hear this, not just because JPEGMAFIA dropped what is easily one of the best hip-hop albums of the year, Veteran, but also Kenny Beats has been putting out a lot of great production lately and has been working with a lot of worthwhile artists. I mean, not just helping along the careers of people like Rico Nasty, but also his recent, mostly collaborative joint with Vince Staples is pretty sick as well, FM. So, Puff Daddy, new single, JPEGMAFIA, Kenny Beats, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, ba-bam! Oh, you think you know me right at the start. Yes! Wow. That was a badass 2 minutes. All right, not one of Peggy's most lyrical joints, but still that whole refrain of big whips, big guns, no cash, no funds, hurry up, it's done, you are all my sons, is easily one of the catchiest that he's written so far. That shouted, nasally delivery that he's kind of known for that sounds like something out of a punk song goes over really well on this track. But honestly, really the star of the show, what really kind of steals this track is the Kenny Beats production. It's so blown out and glitchy and distorted and crazy, and not necessarily, and I know a lot of people think this whenever they think of Peggy, maybe it's a legitimate comparison, but also people just bring it up to piss him off. But it's not distorted and aggressive in kind of like a Death Grips way. It just sounds like a really awesome lo-fi SoundCloud trap banger with just these really weird 8-bit-ish synth melodies, kind of warping in and out of the mix in a really trippy, surreal way. The beat is something else. It makes the song sound really just not of this world, or it's not existing on the same mental plane as me. And I'm like simultaneously trying to listen to it and figure it out and decode it and try to clearly place where each sound is going in my head, because just all this weird glitchy electronic cacophony is just zooming around my head. It's nuts. And it's great that Peggy, while again not super lyrical on this track, he's got a bold vocal that forces you to pay attention to him, whereas I think a lot of other rappers with far less personality actually command the sort of focus that he does on this track, even if the instrumental is as insane as it is. I wouldn't really say that it prevents him from getting the shine that he does, because he really does kind of bring the chorus on the track that does pull it together. A song that would otherwise just be a really glitchy kind of left field beat. So, really impressed again with the instrumental on this one, and just how well Kenny Beats was able to just flawlessly complement Peggy's style. I mean, I've heard him come out with some pretty straightforward instrumentals in the past, some that have more of a rock or a metal vibe to it, but for him to be going into this weird noise, hip-hop, industrial hip-hop, experimental trap direction with Peggy, and again, do it so well, it's pretty great. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty nice. So, really like Peggy's flow and delivery on this one. Lyrics are pretty blunt and catchy. Production is A+++, super plus. And I don't know, hopefully this ends up on something. I would hate for this track to be just some random throwaway song that doesn't go anywhere, because this definitely deserves to be placed in the midst of something larger and more ambitious for sure. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this track. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next? Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, JPEGMAFIA, Kenny Beats, Puff Daddy, forever.